shut up spells, removing negative energies. Now we're going to boost that throat chakra back up, rebuild it. Okay, let that reset. So I hope that you guys are doing really well. Welcome back to those of you that are new. This is Enlightened Journeys, and my name is Astraea Love. I'm here to hopefully enlighten your journey, entertain you, get you to connect with the Most High God. So the background sounds you're hearing is the YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. You'll definitely want to make sure you get yourself a subscription. They play different singing bowls, crystal singing bowl sound baths, right? Just like the one that I was just using. And this one is for raising your vibration. So they're really good alchemizing tools, truly. Okay, in the description box, the information being if anything really resonates with you, make sure that you, if you take that information from the reading, make sure that you follow up with somebody in the field of that advice, right? A professional, and give that advice to them and then let them help you. Okay. So make sure you're following up with the proper professionals in the field of whatever the advice is, if you feel like something resonates. Okay. But now that this is a reading for the general collective, so I'm going to just be reading whatever energy step forward. And then if anybody sends me a $10 super chat, I'll answer your questions that way. So yeah, just be responsible with the information, okay? And with yourself, basically. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching. The Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're going to not attack me, not bully me, or persecute me for my calling. I'm reminding everybody watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion from what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger. Also, anything, if I ever talk about like celebrities or anything like that, when we pick up psychic information, because everybody's pretty much innocent until they're proven guilty, just when we talk about information like that, it's pretty much allegedly until it's proven to be true. But if it's proven to be true and I'm talking about it, that's just what it is. Okay. But like I said, it's allegedly until it's proven to be true. And that's the same thing with prophecy. Like when you hear prophecy, and a lot of my messages are very prophetic. Okay. So I could be talking about something that has happened, something that is happening, or something that will happen. You need to be able to know when to place that, because a lot of the times when you get a prophecy told to you, it's going to just sound bizarre. And you're like, yeah, right, that's never going to happen. And then lo and behold, 10 years later, that exact same thing happens. So there is a Greek story about, and I'm like going to remember to look up this person's name. Anyways, there's a story about prophecy, and this guy gets a prophecy that he's going to unalive his father and marry his mother, and he ends up doing both of those things, but he doesn't know. He's like adopted, so he doesn't know that that person's his father. Anyways, it ends up happening anyways, and that's probably like that story came out of the Dionysus time frame, okay, where everybody was going to mystery schools. So it's truly a tragedy, like to be told your fortune and then you to just dismiss it, and then literally for that exact same thing to happen and you have no control over it because it's prophecy, it's destiny. Like that's truly tragic to know about it before. But anyways, so what I'm going to tell you now is that if I were to tell you that you were going to have a baby, let's just say, this is just an example, I'm not telling you this, but if I was going to say that you're going to have a baby and then you decided tomorrow to go get a hysterectomy, well, then you would have just taken yourself off of the path that you were on naturally, right? So that's when I say, like, be responsible with the information. If I say that somebody's going to have a baby, don't freak out and go do something permanent to yourself that would cause you to not have a baby, because you don't know what your life's going to be like 20 years from now, 10 years from now, 15. I mean, shit, was it Robert De Niro? He's like 80 years old. He just had a baby. So again, We really can't put, and the whole story about, who was it, Abraham, or was it Moses? Somebody's wife. They had a wife, and their wife got pregnant really old. And I remember the story about it. God's telling, maybe it's Abraham's wife, that she's going to have a baby, and she's like laughing at him, like, no, there's no way, I'm too old. Anyways, and of course she ends up getting pregnant. So yeah, I think it was Abraham. All right. Now we're going to do the prayer. So even if you don't pray, that's okay. I'm praying for you anyways. All right. So we ask that God please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers daily. Know that God loves you and is here to meet with you today. I ask now, as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so the story that I got, literally, it's going to be somebody's story. The download that I got is that somebody's going to have to walk away from you. And well, it's not so much walking away from you. I mean, yeah, they're doing that, but they're actually walking away from something that they had invested in that has to do with you. And now it's like the tables have turned. So you're going to be totally fine. It's okay to let go of this person, even if they've been in your life for a long time. I feel like if they're causing any, like, I'm getting a pain right here. So this is like strife for me. So that's what I'm kind of feeling. This person may be attached to a bad collaboration, or there's some type of saboteur. Okay. So this is like you wanting to end a cycle. You're ending a cycle. Okay. It's the end of a cycle, but also you ending the cycle is causing this person to have to walk away. Whatever this was that they were doing to your energy or to your auric field or to your chakras is specifically, that's why I started with the throat bowl. Like I'm burning a blue candle in the other room, and it's like black. Like it's blue candle, right? But it's like a 7-day candle, and the actual thing turned black. So I'm like, somebody is really trying to shut me up. They're really trying to silence me. So somebody didn't want you to have this new beginning, and they knew that at the end of this cycle would be a new beginning for you. So you're being told right now to pay attention to what other people say, because people are getting exposed, right? Somebody, like I was saying, they're a saboteur, but they have very destructive impulses. And then the DEA may be looking into somebody. I literally forgot that I have a card for the DEA, but I feel like the DEA is looking into this person that has destructive impulses. So I'm kind of picking up on somebody that does that. How can I say this without getting monetized? Somebody that likes to sell things that the DEA would be interested in. Okay. Yes, substances. So they're doing this out of their home. When I saw this sell your home, I saw sell out of your home. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody's selling something out of their home, which is that's not very intelligent. This is a destructive impulse. This is how I'm picking up that this person could have been in prison before because of this substance problem. It's a problem with addiction. Now, when I'm looking at this person's energy, I don't know who this person is to you, but they're doing spiritual warfare and rituals today on you, having a meeting about you today. This is somebody that has been feeding off of your energy. I don't know if they were going to try to get you to take the fall for something that they're doing with like substances. Yeah, this is their line of work. 8 of Pentacles is pushing this. I mean, I think that this is more of somebody that pushes it. They're not like harvesting it, cultivating it. Like this, when you look at this card, this is the Eight of Pentacles. When you look at this card, looks like somebody working on their profession, right? It says, pay attention to details. Errors and sloppiness may be your undoing. Check all work for accuracy. Hard work will be satisfying and successful. There's no get rich quick path for you. I think that a lot of people think that selling substances is a get rich quick path, but there's a lot more negative that comes along with that than what you think. I don't know why I'm picking up that this is somebody that sells substances and they're attacking you. Why are they attacking you? This is weird energy. What does this say? Wants to catch you up with witchcraft. Upset about your new beginning. Okay, so that's what this is about. So this is somebody that I feel like maybe they have been getting money from these substances and then they're using this money to pay somebody to watch you or to hack you. I'm getting a lot of hacking energy coming in from other countries and from our own country. What does this say? This says, get out of the past, be in the present. So maybe this person had a problem with substances in the past and you had to walk away from them or they had to walk away from you. But this is like reminding to get out of the past, stop being the person of the past. I mean, I don't know who's going to come across this reading. I feel like whoever in my collective, you may do a line of work that's completely different to pushing substances. You may have a retail store, maybe you have online merch, maybe you do something that they're very jealous of because what you're doing is legal and what they're doing is not legal. But they're actually, this person's selling substances. Is this anybody that you even know? I think it is somebody that you know from the past. Maybe you were a friend to this person. Or maybe you professionally knew this person. Maybe you bought substances from this person. I don't know if you did, because I'm more picking up that this is something that this person had never even told you about that they do. So you don't know that they do this. What does it say? Celebrity status, celebrity scandal. So this could be a DEA case that has to do with a celebrity scandal that has to do with substances. Okay, well, that makes more sense. Then I'm seeing this, a child is not yours, belongs to someone else, determined to see you fail. I'm also picking up on the moving around of people here. There's a lot of karma, negative, unjustified karma with the moving around of children and people. This is a major skeleton in the closet for our country. And the past again. How many times is it going to say the past? So obviously this is something of the past. So maybe we're transitioning, and then I'm seeing constant battles and self-hatred. And this could be against your birthright or inheritance. Yes, absolutely it is. Double yes. Somebody was doing a ritual. Possibly to your father's line, to the father, the masculine. So when I look at genetic or ancestral curses, I look at what side they're coming through, the female or the masculine, or if it's both. Sometimes you have both. I'm a generational curse breaker. I would like you to become a generational curse breaker. There's different ways that you can break curses. One way is to work with crystals and stones. Let me see if I've got see. Ooh, this is the one that, so I have a lot of these that are still on, like this is black. This one's a black jade with selenite bracelet. Eventually I will have a merch shop where you can purchase these things, but this is dope. This is like the best. Okay, so black jade with selenite right there. So that little selenite bead keeps this entire bracelet clear. Black jade's a really good stone to help you deal with situational anxiety. Any type of situation that causes you anxiety, that is black jade. Also, I have a book coming out too that I'll let you guys know about that has the definitions of every single crystal. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is silver sheen obsidian. All right. See how it's shiny? This removes curses from the mother's line, but you have to actually wear it for like, what was it? It was like, okay, somebody came into the store. It ended up being, I think, like a month of every day wearing or carrying this stone on you and wearing it got dissolved the curse. It took a month though. And that was an ancestral curse. So, what I, and so that one's for the female line. I know that I have a gold obsidian, gold sheen obsidian. Let's see, that's black tourmaline. Somewhere in here. So there's silver sheen and then there's gold sheen. This right here is larvacite. Okay. This will keep away any type of pestilence, any type of sickness, any type of flu, any type of anything. It literally gets rid of parasites and keeps away the coronavirus. This is specifically, I have never contracted the coronavirus, keeping my fingers crossed. Okay. And the reason why is because I work with crystals and stones. I know what the properties of them are and how to use them. I think that's tourmaline. Well, I do have a gold sheen obsidian somewhere in here. So that would be the one that would remove the curse off the father's line. Okay. Then I have oh, here it is. Yeah, gold sheen obsidian. This is it. So see how the other one was all silver sheen. This is gold sheen. There we go. Still got the tag on it. So I'm going to put this one on. Then I've got another, this bracelet is our ultimate protection bracelet that we basically got all the protection stones and turned them into a bracelet. And this one's got moldavite on it as well. See that beautiful green moldavite bead right there. So those will be in the merch shop when I open that up. And so when I prescribe something and tell you, okay, well, this is what treats this and this is what treats that, then you can just go to the merch shop and get that. So there's different ways you can deal with curses. Crystals is one way to work through the energy of a curse. Another way is taking spiritual baths. Okay. Also doing a fire wash, which would be like going to making a campfire. Okay. And doing a fire meditation, allowing that smoke to wash over you. That's another way that detaches stuff. Smudging, using sage. Now, you have to understand with sage that when you're using sage, what sage does, it clears all of the energy, clears all of it. So that means it's removing positive and negative energy. So when you're smudging, why you're told to come with the Palo Santo, you go through your house and you smudge with the sage. Honestly, I would just get a sage and Palo Santo. That'll be other things that are in the merch store, as well as our handmade moldavite sages and stuff like that, so that you can sage your house and actually get rid of the negative entities and whatever's attached to it. You want to basically make sure that the smoke gets everywhere. And so you open up all the drawers, you open up a window. Okay, so anything that's inside can have a way out, and you go from the back right corner and you just smudge the house going all the way to your front door, basically back corner to the front door. And then you sweep everything. So I would do the smudging, then I would do a floor wash, which would be like using Florida water and whatever, maybe your floor cleaner. Okay. And then you go and you wash the floors down. Okay. And then you do the, what are those board things called? The floorboard things that are on the wall, that little part, like you wipe that all down. Okay. And that is going to like clear anything that's been trafficked into your house, right? Because spirits like to piggyback. They'll jump from one person to another, to another, to another. So that's another way, is by doing a floor wash. And again, you can even you can get powders and things like that are like little sachet powders, and they'll have different powders for different purposes. But there is a floor wash one where you can go, and after you have cleaned, okay, because cleanliness is next to godliness. That's actually a true thing. Demons, they love messes. They love messy environments. They love cluttered environments. They love garbage and all that type of stuff. Okay. So when you keep your house nice and clean, like, they don't feel comfortable in your home. So that's just, you should get on a schedule of ritualistically cleansing your home, anointing it with oil, praying over it. Okay. All of that stuff. And then doing that same thing for yourself. Make sure, and this goes for all of the white people that don't bathe, you really need to start taking care of your hygiene. Get a soap, get a washcloth. Okay. I have a washcloth that is like a hand mitten. So you just put your hand in it, and then I get it all soapy, and I can get everywhere on my body with one side of the washcloth and then the other side. Make sure you're exfoliating your skin, that you're actually taking care of yourself. Like, you need to bathe. Like, bathe regularly, soak in mineral oils, and you can put Florida water or Florida water cologne in your bath water, and it'll basically be taking a Florida water bath. Okay, so you can do that. But yeah, you basically are going to try to, and then watch what you eat. Always watch what you eat, but make sure you drink a lot of water, that you're blessing the water, praying over it, and all that stuff, because you want to make sure that what you're putting into your body is holy, that it's cleansed, that it's pure. I know that was kind of a weird tangent, but these are the real ways, the actual practical ways, and then prayer and working with God. These are the ways that you get rid of curses, okay? So somebody is having, like, you must have cleansed or did a cord cutting ritual. I ask that a cord cutting ritual be done on this circumstance in every way possible. So if the person that is selling the substances comes across this reading, and you do fall into this category of, you have a new beginning, but you have destructive impulses and you're selling substances or whatever, I don't know what this celebrity scandal is, but there's going to be something that goes down that you don't want to be a part of. So I would say stop right now, start cleansing, start purifying yourself, start getting in alignment, okay? Because you don't have to do that. I know that this world is shit, and then it like really doesn't help anybody be successful at anything, but this is not going to be the way. You don't want to, and this is specifically what I'm picking up, is that somebody's going to end up in a situation where a celebrity asks for a substance or a lot of it or something like that. And then, yeah, that celebrity's like, what is it when they send people in on sting operations? So they're like they're undercover already in trouble with the police for drugs about something. So somebody needs to be aware of that. Also, this very bad timing, like, is going against the divine timing, that you're on a divine timeline. This other person that's selling substances on a different timeline, but they're trying to jump onto your timeline, but your timeline is in the narrow, straight path, basically. I feel like you could be working on a project. Maybe you are learning a new trade or profession. Maybe you're upgrading your skills. Maybe you are investing, or you're becoming like a real estate agent. These are all really good things. I just think that this person from your past, they may want to try to use whatever your regular business is in my collective, whatever your business is. They may want to try to do something to use that as a front for something else. Or if this person gets caught up, they may try to drag your business into their business because they don't want to be responsible for what they've done. And they feel like you're an easy target. They also feel like you're getting some public fame or recognition. So you could be like a public speaker. This person has skeletons in the closet, and they might be in the closet themselves. What did I say about hygiene? It says change hygiene habits. And again, I am not a doctor. You need to make sure that if you have a hygiene regimen that affects your health, that you go and you speak to your doctor. Okay. Like Astraea Love said that I maybe need to change my hygiene habits. What do you think about that, doc? And especially if you feel like it resonated. All right. You could just say, I got some advice that maybe I need to change my eating habits. What do you think, doc? Make sure you're following up with a doctor, okay, before you apply anything to your life in general, because that's the responsible thing to do. What I'm getting is also to tell you that fasting, intermittent fasting, and fasting is another way to break curses, although it is a very painful way. I can tell you that much. But intermittent fasting isn't that bad. It's just you are gaining control over your hunger switch, over your body, over what you're feeding on, what you're consuming mentally, physically, emotionally, right? So there could be also, why am I getting this? This is so weird. There could be a DEA agent that's into somebody in my collective. They like maybe watch you online or something. They're really attracted to you. That's for somebody. The Empress. That's for somebody, Empress. So yeah, your creativity brings joy to others is what I'm hearing. And you're developing yourself at a very rapid rate. I feel like you're somebody that's a free spirit. So, and maybe something too here about the DEA needing to make deals with a cartel or something like that to stop. I don't know what this is, if this is drugs that are being poisoned, but there is some type of positive thing so that people don't become unalived from whatever this situation is. It just feels kind of dangerous to me. So like, I don't like to tap into stuff like this. It feels too dangerous. There could be an Aries involved. What does it say? Ghosts, supernatural occurrence. There's absolutely that happening. Around this Empress, divine feminine energy, there's definitely a lot of energy about that. There's a lot of dead people around her. Like, these are her ancestors, though, so I would not play with this woman. Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody that is opposing you, and this is why there's a supernatural occurrence. Says signifies a male under 30, unpredictable and difficult to understand. A quitter and imposter, not as he appears, he will be exposed, exaggerates and tells white lies, pretends to like people, then talks behind their back. Do not trust this person. This is the person that's doing this destructive impulses, substance selling crap. All right. That's the energy that I'm getting. Now I'm getting somebody that's a female. For some of you, this is a female. Some of you, this is a man. That's why I want you to take, because we have both I want you to take the gender roles out of tarot. And I wish that I could, because we all have feminine and masculine energies. And so I always say this every reading, like, just allow it to fit. If it fits, if it doesn't fit, then you drew this reading into your situation so that you could learn something. Okay. Yeah, this person is really, really like, they're up shit's creek without a paddle. This is the Hermit in the reverse. You know what the Hermit in the reverse means? The Hermit in the reverse means that this person is always projecting onto other people their problems. This is what I'm talking about. This person wants to try to catch you up with the DEA. And literally, this person's the one that's doing this weird crap, like selling whatever this shit is. Okay. But they feel like because you have divinity that they can just project and throw whatever, like, it's total lies and bullshit. That's why there's ghosts and a supernatural occurrence, because God's not going to allow this person who's unwilling to go within, unwilling to look at self, who's projecting their problems and their issues and trying to use you as some type of fucking human shield to shield them from their karma. It's not going to happen. This person is unwilling to go within, and God is showing them through like this person's doing spiritual warfare on you. They're upset that you have a new beginning. This person needs to grow up. You're dealing with an immature ass person that's very jealous. So that says distrust of others. They refuse to listen to the advice of others. And this is why I'm saying, like, it's inevitable for this person to end up getting caught for something because they're too stupid to stop. And it would be one thing if they were just using the substances. I don't think that they would actually be in trouble with the DEA, but it's not because they're using the substances, because they're trafficking them or whatever. And they're not making them, they're selling them. Okay? So this has nothing to do with marijuana. I'm just saying that right now. This has nothing to do with marijuana. This has something to do with other harder substances. Okay? I don't know what they would ever put fentanyl into, but that's what I was seeing was like fentanyl into something else. So I don't know what they do that for, but that's not good because I think that even I can't say for sure how my birth father passed, but he was on fentanyl patches, and I don't know how deadly they are. So anyways, but dwelling on the past keeps holding this person back from progress. How many times did it say let go of the past? It said it like freaking a lot of times, to stay in the present and let go of the past. I don't know what this person is thinking. I don't even think you're friends with this person anymore. Maybe it's because they were on these substances that you had to walk away from them. Like, I don't judge people, but I don't have friends either. So it's like hard for me to relate. I can just show you what I'm seeing through my lens. But this is like rushing to decisions creates most of the problems. This is somebody that is an exaggerator of everything. They exaggerate all problems to like the max and turn it into something that it doesn't need to be. So they're basically drama filled. Now, they may be under 30 or they may be in their 30s, but they definitely act very immature. This could be an ex of yours. I hope it's not an ex. Because if this is an ex that's like 40, but they're acting like they're still 16, that's the energy that I get. If you keep doing what you've always done, the results will be the same. Rely on others and trust their judgment. Again, maybe you advised, maybe you gave some type, maybe what you do for advice for your job is you give advice to people. Maybe you advise this person to stop doing what they're doing. I know that I've told people, I've done readings for people for a very long time now. And when I see that somebody's going to go to jail, I always tell them, just stop right now. But the thing is like the reason I'm seeing that they're going to go to jail is because they're not going to stop. And it's over stupid shit. Like this person, I feel like this person projects a lot of energy onto this Empress. This person is doing spiritual warfare on this Empress and is trying to get this Empress caught up with the DEA. I wouldn't even put it past this person to drive by this Empress's house and try to plant something in her car. But whatever this plot is, okay, to take you down, they're having to walk away from it. Because this person is the only one that's guilty. And again, like God's not going to allow this person to just slander you, to continue to slander you. That's why they're going to jail. This doesn't even really have to do with them selling substances. To be quite honest, I thought that this was what this was about, but it's not. This is about God's going to shut your enemy up for you because you've got somebody here who is trying to involve you in their dumb shit that you're not involved in. You have nothing to do with these people. Like, let's say that you own a t-shirt shop. This person's trying to say that you sell like other things than t-shirts in your t-shirt, like illegal things in your t-shirt shop. That's the energy that I'm getting, even though this is the person that is possibly at the t-shirt shop trying to plant some shit there, trying to go to your house, plant shit there. Like, come on, yo. And I feel like this person's trying to take advantage of the fact that this Empress doesn't do drugs and doesn't know about drugs. So she doesn't know what they really look like to know what this is and what that is. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you what the fuck the things are. I know what pot looks like. All the other stuff, all I can tell you is what I see from movies and TV. And so it's all like white powder to me, from Pulp Fiction to, you know, Say Hello to My Little Friend, whatever that one was called. I can't remember. Anyways, Pulp Fiction was such a good movie. Classic. But this person's unwilling to go within, and you're minding your own business. So this is not going to work out good for this person. This person's literally going to be punished because they are saying stupid shit about you. They're polarized. They're trying to ostracize you. So maybe you could be a truth teller, and that's part of what your work is. This person wants to steal whatever you're working on, and they want to throw you in jail. So they want to get you caught up with the police, throw you in jail, and then steal your work. And while you're in prison, you won't be able to do anything about it. That's some lame ass shit. There's like spirits that are around me right now that would literally they would really hurt this person. If this person ever tried to come near me, they would never be allowed to get anywhere near me. Literally, to do that stuff. The spirits around me would rip them apart. Like the amount of movement that I'm seeing around me in my peripheral and what's in this room that are not even corporeal forms, that are literally just like presences, okay, of a higher being. Yeah, they could be very benevolent, but they could be very, very, very like scary also. And if you know, if you've ever seen real aliens, you know that they are much scarier looking than anything that we have ever created as human beings that would be scary. They're much more frightening. They don't have the same dimensions and stuff like that that we do. It's terrifying. So anyways, and they don't even think that they're bad looking, but they look bad. Like the ones that came to me when I was a child all the time, and they're like, we're angels, but they're like really scary face. Like, what type of angels is that? And then I grew up and found out that they were fallen angels. Yeah. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person again they have very scattered energy. They have very scattered. It says that they're forced to handle several types of responsibilities simultaneously. It's not their strength. Work is monotonous and each day is drudgery. That's why they're doing this. It's like rethink the basic ideas behind your work and projects. They may be doomed to fail because your basic underlying idea was not sound. It's not sound. Okay, correct this and you might get things back on track. It's not sound. And if they're trying to steal your work and get you caught up with some type of whatever, if this person has gone to any like DEA agent and tried to bring up your name, this DEA agent has looked you up, Empress, and fell in love with your ass, realized that you're not on doing anything fucked up, that this person's just a jealous weirdo. That's literally what this DEA agent that I'm picking up on feels. And now, so you must have some type of social media for this person to follow you on. But there's about to be a big DEA bust that has to do with some type of celebrity scandal. It's about to happen. So I don't know how much God wants me to speak on that. I don't think that has anything to, maybe there's a trickle down that would come down to this person. But again, this Empress, you're not even directly connected to this person. This person is just somebody that thinks that they can use you as a scapegoat to get out of their bullshit. And you're coming, and yeah, Empress, you're coming into the Wheel of Fortune. They think that they're just going to jump and ride your Wheel of Fortune and get out of this predicament and all of this karma after they were doing all this spiritual warfare on you, trying to ostracize you, being a total dick. I mean, this person, seriously, if you see anybody doing anything weird around your vehicle, you need to get pepper spray. That's a safe way to get somebody away from you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people shouldn't be trying to stalk you. They shouldn't be trying to get into your car to put nothing in your car. I don't care. This person's going to try to come around. I don't care how you know them or how you knew them. You didn't know. This Empress didn't know that they were doing this substance shit on the side. Okay, so they are doing this substance shit on the side The Empress doesn't know. The DEA knows that the Empress doesn't know, because the DEA actually followed up with whatever this false report was that was made. And now the DEA is looking into this person, and they're still trying to project everything on the Empress. But again, everybody can clearly see that the Empress is in the Wheel of Fortune. It says that this person wanted to change this Empress's fate and switch spots with her. And this is like, could be a man trying to switch spots with a woman. Like I said, not possible, idiots. This could also be a woman trying to switch spots with another woman. Not possible, idiots. God knew you before you were born. What makes you think where you are right now that God, if you believe that Santa watches and sees everything, why wouldn't God be able to do the same thing, and not, if not more? Y'all have to like really check yourself before you wreck yourself, because this person's about to ruin their own life. They're not going to do anything to this Empress's life, not at all. And the fact that they're jealous because this Empress got a new beginning, well, this Empress did all the work to get a new beginning. So that's what my collective deserves, to have a good life. This person, you know, the reason they're going to be put in jail is not, again, it's not even because they're selling substances. It's because they're trying to get this chosen one, this chosen Empress, caught up, trying to bring their bullshit, their bad behavior, destructive impulses, and trying to throw it onto what this Empress does for a living, to try to make her have to be responsible for it. And God will never allow that to happen. This person will have a freaking heart attack before this Empress ever gets thrown in prison for some shit she didn't do. Let me just tell you that. There's 1,000 ways that somebody could die. There's even a TV show about that. What I just say, cut it on deck. There's 1,000 ways that you can die that would happen before this Empress would ever get in trouble for some shit that this dumb person's doing. It has nothing to do with the Empress, other than the fact that this person's a liar face. They tell white lies, they exaggerate, and they are trying to get the blame off of them. If this person would have not targeted the Empress in the first place, they wouldn't even be in trouble with the DEA. They wouldn't even be being looked at by the DEA. But it's because this person tried to go to the DEA to get this Empress in trouble. Maybe you have like a medical marijuana license. This person tried to say a whole bunch of shit. And then the DEA looks into you and sees that you have some type of like license or something like that. Or maybe you live in a state where it's legal. Like, come on, yo. It's actions and behaviors like that show the police who people really are. Like the police are, the DEA agents looking at this Empress like she's like a good luck charm, basically, to the world. Everybody's seeing the truth for what it is. And they see this other person really has no relation to the Empress, and of course they followed up wherever this Empress lives at, and they don't see any type of activity around this Empress's home. There's nothing to go off of. There's nothing there. Even with hacking, even with the DEA's ability to hack shit and hacking into other people's stuff, there's nothing that this person's even doing on their phone in any type of way. And this Empress is not communicating with this Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this is like truly a very weird situation. Like, this is weird. So yeah, this is bringing illumination. The sun, the Empress is shining illumination on this person, basically. I don't know what it is that you're doing that's bringing to light what these other people are doing, but maybe you're exposing them. So this talks about good health, high self-esteem, confidence in love and career, improved physical condition, and overall energy level. I don't know if these people were trying to make you sick. Like, I really feel like this person wanted to give this Empress a substance that had been messed with, like how I was saying, the fentanyl going into something else. I don't know. And then and they wanted to do something to this Empress with substances, toxic substances. Like, they wanted to do something to her. Okay, it's that type of actions and thoughts and intentions right there that is getting this person put in prison. It's that shit right there. It has nothing to do with the actual DEA or drugs or anything like that. It really doesn't even have to do with that. It has to do with this person. Why they're going to get caught up is because of the substances and because they lied. But why they're going to be put in jail is because they tried to come for somebody that didn't send for them. They tried to come for an innocent woman. And if this is a man trying to do this and trying to throw this on a woman, and even if this woman had a bad past before, everybody has a past. Everybody had a childhood. Everybody had a teenhood. Everybody reached the age of 21. All right. We're not holding people's pasts against them. I don't. I believe that people can change, and I truly believe in the human race. So I'm not holding anything against anybody, right? But this person wants to hold somebody else's past, like some way immature shit that happened way lots of years ago, trying to link like, oh, well, you smoked pot when you were 16, so I'm gonna throw this on you and make it seem like I'm going to spread rumors about you to make it seem like you're a drug dealer and that you've been doing, and that's how you make your money, and that's what you've been doing this whole time. Instead, and you're sitting over here giving fucking tarot readings to people or creating content, like online. You're like literally working online. Literally, there's so many flaws in this person's that, again, if anybody pulled your financial records, and they will do this with people that are using substances and the money that comes from that to buy shit. They'll pull people's records and they see that this person is poor, isn't spending money on anything other than their bills. Come on, yo. There's so many things that are pointing to this other person being guilty that it's just like, it's like maybe this Empress being herself obviously shows that this other person is guilty. And again, we're not judging anybody or saying that anybody's a bad person because they do this type of stuff, but it is frowned upon by society. Okay? People are not bad people. People just have destructive impulses that are harmful to their life. And I do believe that the mental health state of this world, there needs to be some type of program that everybody has to go through where you learn how to take care of your mental health, because that's the only avenue that I see. That I see this person trying to project every problem that they have onto somebody else. Then you have the Queen of Swords. So Empress, you were in the Queen of Swords to this person. You are emotionally balanced, wise from life experiences. You can find humor in most situations, no matter how bad. There's been a lot of conflict and sorrow in your life. You're extremely intelligent. That's how you know how to defend yourself. When you've had a lot of conflict and sorrow, you know how to defend yourself. You're extremely intelligent, analytical mind, logical with a great deal of common sense, natural leadership abilities. You'll be honest and direct with people. And you were honest and direct with this person. You cut this person off, and now they want to get revenge on you. They're going to have to leave. They're going to be fleeing. I'm putting substances in whatever this boat is or whatever this vehicle is or whatever. And the only reason they're going to be chased down by the DEA, first of all, is because you're coming, like I said, you're coming into public recognition, fame, and success in some type of way. You're being recognized for your work, and this is pissing this person off. So maybe they wanted to do this. Maybe this person, if you opened this is just an example, but if you open like a t-shirt shop, maybe you do makeup and hair. Maybe you're a hairstylist, or I don't know what it is, but this person wanted to create a front business that was the same thing as your business, right? The same thing that you're doing. They thought it would be a good front. And we have running away from the police right here. So your dreams and plans are finally fulfilled. Hard work and careful planning result in glorious success, fame, public recognition, honor, victory over the opposition, triumph, and success have a positive effect on your self-esteem. You are bursting with pride. Avoid arrogance. Financial rewards for your hard work. So you could be getting some financial income coming in from something that you do online. Maybe you even have a fans only account. Okay. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's got this person they're in a pickle because they were planning the entire time that they were connected to you as a friend before you got Queen of Swords on them. They were planning the entire time to throw all of this on you. That was their intention. The only reason that they've done any of this risky behavior is because they knew deep within their soul that they were going to try to put that shit on you, and they just knew that you would be found guilty or be the sucker or whatever. And that's not the case. People are not stupid. I mean, this person's stupid, but not everybody else. Everybody else isn't fucking stupid. This person's an idiot. And truly, truly stupid. Because if this person's trying to say that you sell substances and you have a child, that could get your child taken away. Again, this person needs to shut their stupid mouth. That's probably why that blue candle that I'm burning for like the throat chakra turned completely flippin' black. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Why is it doing that? Why is there so much negative energy surrounding this chakra, this color, this candle, this whole thing? Like, of trying to ostracize. This person's been abusing their throat chakra, trying to ostracize you and paint you to be whoever the Empress is, to be the villain, to be the one that's doing all of this. But there is a paper trail and an electronic trail that this idiot has left, like a snail trail. Everywhere they flip and go, they leave some of their energy and their energetic signature and their fingerprints and all that shit. So everywhere they go, they're an idiot. And they're like just taking this like slime trail with them, getting it all over everything. And they think that everybody's going to notice that they're not slimy. No, they're nasty. And you're not going to be sacrificed. I don't care what witchcraft ritual they did. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, in the name of the Most High God. And I report you to Brother Jesus. And I report you to the Most High God, first of all, for this little shithead here. And then I report this whole situation, because really the Empress should just be free to live her life in peace. And it's unfortunate that you ever knew or met this person, because they have always been a detriment to you. King of Swords. This is the DEA person. So yeah, they've got somebody that's on their ass about this. They're like, why did you say this shit about the Empress? This is seriously what this agent is saying. Why did you say all this dumb shit? Why did you lie? I looked into her. I watched her house for a fucking month. There was nothing happening. Why did you lie? This person's like, well, what are you hiding? So now you have the King of Swords looking into the Page of Swords in the reverse, which it is a man that's in their 40s. Reminds me of the guy that was like on Breaking Bad. Is it Breaking Bad? I think it was Breaking Bad. Yeah. And he was like the brother-in-law DEA agent. That's the energy vibe that I'm getting from this King of Swords. If you've ever seen that show. If you haven't, it's a great show. This person usually conceals their emotions. They don't like to make small talk. They're very sharp intellect, analytical and organized, abrupt and judgmental, natural leadership abilities, highly ethical. Okay, speaks with authority, good instincts and common sense, great ideas, high moral standards. So again, this person has high moral standards. This person knows what to look for in other people and can see that this Empress also has very high moral standards and would not be a part of any type of behavior that this person is speaking on. Then you got a Page of Pentacles. I feel like this King of Swords, like if this person has children, this could be this Page of Pentacles energy. I feel like this King of Swords is about to break up somebody's home because they're doing this stuff and they've got children. Yeah. And the spirits are getting pissed off that I'm talking about it. So it says, signifies a male under 30 who is highly spirited, outgoing, and optimistic, makes friends easily, sociable, and charming. Somebody's been using their child or utilizing a young person to do their evil doings, their evil, like substance trafficking, whatever. Loyal, honest, trustworthy, thinks before he speaks. This person trusts you and looks out for your best interest. That's what I'm saying. This is somebody's child that it loves their parents and is doing this stuff because their parents asking them to. He will have an effect on your life. But these people are about to be in the Ten of Swords over this. They should have never came for the Empress. I promise you that. Ace of Pentacles. So now I'm hearing the spirits get really upset with somebody that's trying to shadow ban my shit right now. I mean, I'm hearing the spirits, they're like really about to fuck somebody up. So this Ace of Pentacles is what these people are after. They're after this Ace of Pentacles that you have. But we started with the Eight of Pentacles. Talks about a good time for diet and exercise, physical self-improvement, beauty, money, and material possessions will come easily. Success, projects will grow and prosper. Trust in your own instincts and ideas. Others will help. Rely on your friends and family for support. So again, this is saying that you can rely on your friends and family, but not this person. This is somebody that you don't have as a friend anymore. And thank God for that, because look what they're connected to. Disgusting. This could be because you have a love union. Somebody's extremely jealous. They jelly. They freaking jelly. They're a creep, man. They're trying to throw off your yin-yang balance. This person needs to do that. Like, this is do you for a time. This is like saying, like, just stop what you're doing. If you've been experiencing sleep paralysis, it was this person's energy and what they were sending to you. They were trying to utilize some types of African voodoo, hoodoo, magic, whatever. Isn't that funny? I think it's hilarious when people try to do voodoo on people who have actual orishas, like as their ancestry. I think that's hilarious. I think that you people are retarded. Honestly, got some major brain fog and confusion going on here about this African spell work that was done, because lo and behold, just like me, whoever in my collective, protection. So the second thing that there's just too many layers of protection here. This person's a gift and blessing, and they're very confused why this voodoo or orisha work did not work on you. I'll tell you why. This person is getting their ass handed to them right now by Shango and by the other orishas and by Olodumare. So yeah, that's a source of it itself. That means that this empress is chosen, and she also has been an orisha, or is a reincarnated orisha, okay, or Loa. Either way, like you got either way, you have ancestral voodoo that runs through your veins. That's natural magic, and this person can't do nothing about that. There's no other type of voodoo or any other type of magic, not even the Congo, not even Haiti. There's nothing. There is nothing, I tell you. No other type of magic, not South America. You can't go nowhere to get any type of magic that's going to do anything to this empress, because this empress is a reincarnated being. Then also she has Egyptian protection, that Anubis, and like she even has Set protecting her from people like this who are very destructive, very, very like chaotic people. Okay. So I would not, like I said at the beginning, she is the high priestess. I would not play with this empress. Like the beings that are coming out of the heavens to protect her. And she's got a high priestess, which means like this could be an orisha, this could be a saint, this could be something that looks over her specifically. This could be Durga, goddess Durga. You know, who is it? It's Shiva. Okay, so Shiva and Shiva's wife. Is it Parvati? Who's Shiva's wife? Well, I know the story of Ganesh, how Ganesh happens. Shiva is married to, it's either Shakti or Parvati or Devi. It's one of those goddesses. Anyways, he's married, and he comes back, and so she creates a child, Ganesh, without Shiva knowing. Okay. And by the time that Shiva comes back, Ganesh is standing in front of the door protecting its mother who's inside, and Shiva's like, get out of the way. Like, I'm here to see my wife, move. And Ganesh is like, no way, dude, I don't know you. Right? Then Shiva goes, boom, off with your head. Okay. So then it's either Shakti or Devi or Parvati. She comes out and she goes, what did you do to my child? Shiva, you go get him another head right now. She's like, you go get him another head. You fix this right now. If you do not fix this right now, I will turn into Durga. She threatens, I will turn into Kali and then I will turn into Durga. And by Shiva seeing her say, I'm about to go into Durga, dude. We're Durga now. All right. Shiva's like, oh shit. So Shiva goes and is looking for a head, and the first head he comes across is the head of an elephant. So he brings that head back and he puts it on Ganesh's shoulder, and they bring Ganesh back to life. And that is how Ganesh is an elephant. That is the story. That is the legitimate story. So, anyways, if Shiva is scared, and this is Shiva, like Shiva, right? He's like the destroyer god, like totally frightening, divine meditator. If he is like, oh shit, I better fix this right now, and just at the thought of her turning into Durga, then trust me, that's not something you want to deal with. And there's something about this Empress's birth chart being in Durga. Like, I think that the Hindus divide the birth charts up with the gods, and she has Durga in her chart. So that's why I'm saying this other protection that's coming through that is like, will really do something to you. Then you've got fairies that will literally cause sicknesses and diseases in other people. So she's also guarded by the Fae realm. So it just keeps going on. The Five of Swords, these people are having to put their self-interest first, which means they're not putting your personal interest first, which is a mistake. And so it's like, it says that if they don't look out for yourself, you can't be of use to anybody else. Conflict and hostility defeat and destroy important projects. And could be whatever their important project is. If they're doing this hostile behavior, it could destroy that. The outcome may seem unfair. This person literally feels like it's unfair that they have to be responsible for their actions and that they can't make you be responsible. They're delusional and insane and not even worth reading. I'm going to wrap this shit up. But yeah, it says difficult time will provide insight and growth, possible illegal or immoral conduct, public shame and dishonor. What I say about the selling of illegal substances and giving it to kids and crap. I mean, that's bad. Then we have this emotional upheaval. There's emotional upheaval. These people, their life seems unbearable. Separation from the one that you love. Okay. External, and if this is somebody that you used to go out with that is trying to love bomb you right now to get back into your energy so they can plant something on you, trust me, this is somebody that is pissed off that you rejected them. Okay, they're not there for you. They're there to do something to you. It says external events are stressful and out of your control. It's out of these people's control now because this is in the hands of God. Disappointment and heartache will pass in time. Conflicting emotions make life interesting and ultimately lead to personal growth and enrichment. All right, what is the next? Yeah, so the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is because they're drowning in details. Their view of the big picture is obscured by something. These people don't know how to see God. They don't see that God is working in this Empress's life, and that's why this is not going to work. This is a backfire before it even began. This was backfiring. It says develop a strategy and stick to it. Lack of clarity and direction. Develop a strategy and then research carefully. Radically new ideas are needed. We call judgment, righteous judgment on this situation, which means that if this person was trying to take you to court, do anything legal against you, yeah, this talks about new beginnings are possible. Plan carefully and execute the plan. This person's new beginning is going to be in jail. If they don't leave you alone, it will be. And if they are trying to argue with you, accuse you of anything, or do any type of blackmail or blaspheming bullshit, this judgment card's going to take care of that. Gabriel's already blowing the horn, and anybody that this person's harmed, anybody that's passed over, their souls are being resurrected to stand trial in spiritual court with this idiot. Three of Cups. Yeah, you're going to continue to have Fehu, cattle, good harvest, and all that stuff. Abundance, an active period marked by fun and successful relationships, a new understanding of what makes you happy. You feel energized and in high spirits. Strong friendships are very important at this time. Strong sense of community, teamwork, team spirit at work and in leisure activities. Popularity, invitations to social events. You could be invited to like a Christmas party or a holiday party. Just beware if this person is there that if this is a work thing or whatever, that there you have a competitor enemy. This is a frenemy enemy. Okay. Their next stop is the Ten of Swords. Next stop, Ten of Swords, bottoming out, troubles on the way. Thinking like a victim or martyr will keep your life in a downward spiral. Plans and projects are in jeopardy. Your home life may be disrupted. Any area of your life is open to conflict. No matter how powerful and safe that you are, trouble will find you. What did I say about this person should have not done this to you? Because no matter what, they're in trouble with God. They're in trouble with God on this one. And there's nothing you can do. You're the gift and blessing. Everywhere you go, things get blessed. The Hierophant, this is the Most High God showing his hand, saying, yeah, I'm going to be the one to betray this person, and I'm going to do it in the worst way possible to them because they tried to come for my chosen. Do not touch not thine anointed and do my prophets no harm. That was something that God commanded the people to do. That's not an option. You don't have the option and you don't have the free will to not be obedient to the Most High God's command on that. That's what people are misunderstanding. This false prophet idiot person, what is obscured in their bigger picture is that they're not seeing that you work for God, not for the government, and not for anybody else. This Empress works for God, period. That's why this Empress is going to continue to be successful and have everything that she needs, no matter what. Even if you don't have a penny to your name, but you have all of your bills paid, you are still being blessed by God. Because these people, they sell substances and they have a regular job and they're doing all this extra shit. And they still have like a hole in their pocket. They can't even make ends meet. They can't even keep their houses and shit. They can't even keep vehicles and stuff. And God's not going to give somebody else a vehicle so that they can get in their vehicle and come towards you. God will make sure. This could have been a coworker that you used to have that was planning to plant drugs on you. You need to be very aware of this person. So I feel like you're on the path of the person's hero journey, or you could be on the path of the wounded healer. Either way, what I just say about old friends, okay? All right. Is there anything else from the tarot? No, I don't think so. So what I would suggest to do is we're going to read some scripture on this person. Then we'll do the angel numbers and I'll let you go. All right. So whoever this person is, we are applying whatever these scriptures are that come through to this situation. My beloved is mine and I am his. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Rooted and established in love. Joy. Oh, for this child, I have prayed. So again, it could be of the prayers of a family member over your life that are protecting you from this enemy. Be on guard. Continue strong in faith. Be courageous. Be on guard. I've never seen this one before. And the Lord remembered her. What I say? What did I say? God knew you before you were born. God is not confused of who is doing what and who is who. That is not confusing for God. Nobody is confused about the fate and destiny. God and the Lord remembered her. The end. That's all that needs to be said. Nobody can do a destiny swap on jack shit because God remembered this woman. God didn't know this idiot because they probably came from the tribes that are not supposed to mate together, but whatever. This person was created in the upright, and that's why God remembered her. I just think it's disgusting when men attack women and try to comfort them, and when other women do. I don't know. I think that's some lame. Y'all on some lame. There's some lame shit. And why is this person so stupid? and annoying. Why would they actually think that they would get away with this? Like, because they've gotten away with it thus far. Trust me, God will give you and let you give yourself enough rope to hang yourself with if you want that. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart, for I am with you always. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. Like I said, God's always going to save this woman. This person is condemned forever, but this person is always going to be saved. Like, this person has done this so many effing lifetimes to this Empress that now it's like the whole collective of humanity on a subconscious or unconscious level already knows what this situation is, because this person's done this crap so many times. And again, they're unwilling to go within and look at the issue. But it says, the Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing and clapping and dancing. Don't be afraid, just believe. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. So it's telling you over and over again, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. So again, we ask the Lord to fight for us on this, on our behalf with this person. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. This person was trying to sabotage your future, and I don't think so. Give thanks to Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Be still and know that I am God. We love because he first loved us. His mercies are new every morning. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. The Lord is good to all. God is within her. She will not fail. I live and function in the kingdom of light with authority over Satan and the cohorts of darkness. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon. This person, no, they are rebuked in the name of Jesus. No weapon that this idiot forms will ever prosper against anybody, not just me, but anybody else as well. Because I'll be damned. You try to do this to somebody in the collective and then try to do it to somebody else. No, you will be stopped. I mean, there's many ways to die. Like I said, there's thousands of ways to die. How many ways can this person figure out how to live, though? To tell them to do that, and they won't do that at all. So anyways, no weapon fashioned against me or my collective shall ever prosper. I live in the victory and authority of Jesus Christ, and my faith is a weapon of defense against the fiery darts of the wicked, an instrument of victory over against the adversary and the adversities. I live triumphantly in Christ every day. Hallelujah. Amen. God will make everything right. He will make you strong. He will support you and keep you from falling. This woman does not have a demise. Okay. I don't even see death in the future for her. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. That came out twice. So when I start to get strength and dignity, when I start to get repetitive messages, then I think I'm going to stop. But I'm going to read this last one. My life is a bundle of joy and happiness, for the joy of the Lord is my strength. Irrespective of the circumstances, I remain cheerful and boisterous with praise, knowing that I draw out prosperity, peace, success, health, and other blessings from deep within me. Glory to God. And yes, the glory does go to God, because God's the one that's going to fight this battle for you. You're not going to have to lift a finger. You're not even going to have to defend yourself. This is like something that I don't even know if anybody would even inform you about, because it's not even taken seriously. This person is very serious about it, but this DEA agent does not take anything this person's saying seriously, because they're an idiot. Everybody can see what they're doing, that they're trying to use word magic and trying to paint illusions about you and trying to come for somebody that wants, because you rejected this person or you're better than this person. And everybody can say that nobody's better than anybody else. Okay, that's fine. You can say that, but God sees things differently. We all have a life to live. Everybody's got a life. We all have the same choices and same decisions. Now, what we don't have is all the same knowledge, okay, and information, but it's what you do with what you got. All right, that counts. And if this Empress clearly makes better decisions than these other people, that's why she's in the upright. That's why she's getting recognition. And that's why her life is going to work out great. Okay. This other person and I'm not saying that this Empress is better than this other person, but if God is saying it, God is saying it, God is saying it. Why is God saying it? Because this person doesn't take care of their hygiene. They don't take care of their children. If you have a children being selling for you, that's abuse. Okay. That's just straight up abuse. So yeah, like, this person had an opportunity. They didn't have a lot of trauma in their life like this Empress did. That's why she's the Queen of Swords and knows when to cut people off. This person had an easy ass life and they were lazy in it. They didn't do shit. They're still lazy now. Okay. And they're just trying to project their bullshit onto somebody else. But at the end of the day, this person made all of the wrong choices and this person made all of the right choices. So if God says that by making the right choices, that makes you a better person than the other, then that's what God says. I'm not saying it, God's saying it. And the common sense of this person's decisions made them not a high vibration, made them a low vibration. So it just depends on what you value. If you value positivity and high vibration over low vibration like God does, or not, right? But this person was doing spiritual warfare on you. This person was trying to give you a present or a gift. Yeah, no. That was going to be some type of scary thing. So again, they're destructive impulses. You're not even on this Empress is not on the same timeline as this other person. So that's another reason that they can't cross infect or whatever. That's why maybe if these person were on the same timeline, but not even then, because this woman is protected by God. And you can't remove protection that comes from the Most High God. This woman is in alignment with her life and is doing the right thing and is fulfilling what God has said for her to do. And you better do not be the person that gets in the way of that, because God will put your ass down and there's 1,000 ways you can die and 1,000 ways, billions of ways you could suffer. So know that God will cause the worst suffering. So you had a Page of Swords in the reverse, unwilling to go within, that was causing this, that was going to try to get you caught up with the DEA or some bullshit. Then you have them juggling multiple responsibilities again. Not good for them. They have this DEA agent attached to them because they're a snitch. They're a dirty bitch. They're a bad person. Not this DEA agent. They're not a bad person, but this person that's giving the substances to their child to push, they're a bad person. And if this has to do with the Diddy thing, then yes, we're talking about the children having that, and that's not good. But I don't want to talk about that. This is them putting themselves first and being an emotional upheaval because you're winning. Wah, wah, wah. And then again, more indecision and confusion. Then the 10 of Swords and the Hierophant. This could very well be the DEA group or Hierophant or some type of judge or whatever that has to put this person the frick down because they won't stop coming for you. If this person's taken these lies and gone and made several different reports to different factions of the government, and the government looks into this Empress, these entities that I'm picking up on that protect this Empress they don't care about the government. They'll take the government down. Like, don't you dare. They don't even like the government looking into this Empress and looking into her energy. They're very protective. So they're like already going to war and battle for this person. So yeah. So you have the 8 of Pentacles, right? The Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Queen of Swords. Thank God that you have this Queen of Swords in you because you're able to know when to cut this person off. The 6 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, the High Priestess. This is help from the other side. The Judgment card and the the 3 of Cups, excuse me. Okay, now we're going to do the angel numbers. And these will just give you some more confirmation. We're just going to do a few of these and then we'll do the names. So whenever you see these angel numbers in your reality, it'll give you information linking back to this reading. But you'll take whatever you're doing, whatever you're thinking about, and you'll apply that to the interpretation of the angel number. And that's one way you can watch the universe and get into alignment, basically. 0110 belief system. Go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's the path to success. Your dreams soon will come true. And it said that in the Six of Wands as well, that your dreams were going to come true and that you're going to come into public fame. Recognition that you have a unique destiny, one that can't not be swapped. This is not no average destiny of, oh, I'm going to have 2 kids and a dog and a husband. This is not an average destiny. 1414, light up, mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality. You have spiritual gifts in your bloodline that other people fear. Focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Okay, good vibes will speed up the process. Yeah, somebody wanted to stop you from having children. Bitch, please. If it's meant for you to have kids, that's what it'll be. 0440. And like for some people, that's their path. And some people, that's not their path. Okay. The gut feeling. But there's never going to be a day that a man can swap a destiny with a woman. Not possible, idiots. Let's be realistic. How are you going to steal a woman's destiny when it's her fate to have children and have a good life, and your fate, you decide to be whatever, do whatever. And I don't judge anybody for what they do, but I am just logically looking at stuff and going like, okay, well, this person's in alignment. Like, what are you doing to get in alignment? You're trying to project everything on somebody else. That's not getting into alignment. So this also talks about monogamy. And this other person doesn't like that. They don't want this Empress to be in a relationship. So it also talks about betrayal, pessimisms. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in the ass. 3 is a crowd. So again, if somebody tries to be a third party to your situation, you're into monogamy, not into third party situations. 1515, the big break. And this person literally is attacking you because you won't sleep with them. That's one thing that I got. That's very stupid. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts are rewarded big time. 1331, good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. 2424, good times. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you will find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. 2002, the void. Longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around and know that it gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make, so chill out, have fun, and open up, go outside. So we had 0110 belief system, 1414 light up, 0440 the gut feeling, 1515 the big break, 1331 good fortune, 2424 good times, 2002 the void. Now we're going to do the names. The names are never to name shame. This could be somebody attached to the situation, somebody that you have to figure out who the names are again. Like just being aware of the name. Then if you meet somebody that has that name, then that could be significant. My hair keeps tickling my nose. Gage, Gilberto, Gwen, Eden, Elon, Franklin, Frank or Frankie, Ted or Teddy or Talon or Trenton or Toby, Felix, Dominic, Misty, Carter, Reese, Ethan, Samantha, or Sam, or Sammy, Juarez, Hector, Eddie, Mariah, they get really stuck together, Caitlin, Gavin, Gwen, Avante, Perry, Jamal, Denzel, Ezra, Kurt or Curtis, Jamar, Pablo or Pedro, Francis, Gail, Natalie, Callie or Calico, Abdul, Sharon, Hillary. So we had Hillary, Abdul, Callie or Calico, Sharon, Natalie, Gabe, Denzel, Jamal, Perry, Gwen or Avante, Gavin, Mariah, Eddie, Francis, Ezra, Curtis, Felix, Pablo or Pedro, Jamar, Caitlin, Samantha, Sam or Sammy, Ethan, Hector, Juarez, Reese, Carter, Dominic, Franklin, Frank or Frankie, Ted or Teddy or Talon or Trenton or Toby, Elon, Eden, Gwen, Gage, and Gilberto. All right. Thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Okay, thank you guys. Please like this video. I would love for you to support me back by liking this video, making sure that you're subscribed. Hit that share button if you feel called to share this message with anybody else, and make sure that you have tapped that notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live. If you would like to leave a tip or donation, there are links in the description box below. But know that I am so grateful for your guys' likes, shares, subscribes, hitting that notification bell, and all that stuff, supporting the channel, supporting me. Really just helps me keep going, okay? And yeah, keep some messages flowing. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of your guys' help and assistance getting me this far and all of that. This has been like such a beautiful journey with you guys, and I'm so grateful to be here with you. And I'm so grateful to have people that are interested in God for once. I mean, it seems like the entire world was interested in the demonic for a while. Now maybe God's making a comeback and becoming popular again. I really hope so, because I really love God and I really love the human race as well. So that's the way I feel about it. I love all of you people, all right? God bless you. And know that any door we opened up to look today, that all of that is closed, and any evil is returned to sender times 10 or infinity or whatever God decides to do. But know that all of those, be still and know that I am God. Let God fight for you. Let God fight this battle for you, because again, this is not something that you should touch in any type of way. I would, if you don't know muscle testing to get intuitive answers from your higher self, then I would purchase a pendulum. Start using a pendulum when you meet people. Always go off of what your first impression of that person is, because for me, that's always been 100% dead on accurate. And even if I wanted to think that they were somebody else other than who they actually were, it would end up showing me that my first impression was the truth and was the most accurate thing. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, that trust your gut, trust your intuition. You're going to know who is for you and who is not for you. God is going to give you clear examples of when God sends somebody into your life and then when the devil sends somebody into your life. Okay. All right. I'm sending you guys air hugs and lots of love, and peace be with you all until the next reading. Bye.